Good afternoon, DDO friends. It's Druidsfire, and I've got the latest hotness from you, fresh from Dungeons & Dragons Online. It is the Midnight Wing Patron's Coffer that was released about half an hour ago, as of the time of this recording. And it is a Raven-themed coffer coming at you, and you can see what the icons are here. I can kind of see that the superior one has the icon for the previous Patron's Coffer. I'm sure Standing Stone will fix it. Either way, we do have the pricing there straight from the DDO store. $19.95 for the base tier, $39.95 for the middle tier, and the great tier, the biggest tier I should say, is $79.95 DDO points. That's those same prices as usual, and as you can see, we'll see here shortly, it'll be pretty much the same either way. In terms of what we're used to from previous expansion or coffers. So let's take a look and see what we've got. This is the page that's live right now on DDO.com. I'll be linked in the video below. Boop, 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 down here, down here, down there. All right, what does it have? So we'll start at the bottom because I did happen to notice when I was reading that there are some new notes that we did not have before. So I'm going to do my usual thing is I always like to do the disclaimers first. That way, you know, caveat emptor, let the buyer beware, where we're doing the beware thing first. As is usual with any coffer that has one-shot mechanics to it, like one character only can get this thing, basically you want to make sure you redeem that on the correct character. My recommendation is if there's only the one thing that's going to be a one-shot, just go on the one singular character you want to redeem that on and tell it to give you all of the things. And then after that, any other subsequent character you go to get the cosmetics, then you won't need to worry about, well, did I redeem my character bank slots on the wrong characters. Just get it to the first character that you want it on and be done with it. Okay. And it says it's only possible to get up to 20 additional slots of character bank space to one character and 30 slots of shared account bank storage to your entire account. It is not possible to purchase a lower tier and then a higher tier. It is not possible, and this is the same as always, it's not possible to purchase a lower tier after getting a higher tier, since it would provide no additional benefit. You can only buy one coffer per account. You can buy a higher tier coffer after purchasing a lower one, but there is no difference in price. So you're paying full price either way. So the recommendation is to get the biggest one that you feel comfortable purchasing. Again, because they're not going to give a discount between the two. Once purchased, cosmetic items can be acquired in-game by speaking to the NPC named Ziana, located on the first bottom floor of the Eberron Hall of Heroes. We'll show you her in just a few moments. Cosmetic auras will appear on melee weapons, do not appear on bows. We're sad about this. Mount certificates are automatically applied to your characters when you log in. You no longer need to be claimed. The same is also true for pets. You may need to log out and log back in for them to appear in your stable. And this is actually something new that they note. The Raven Hatchling creature companion comes with a predetermined set of skills, and this creature companion cannot learn additional skills purchased from the DDO store. So this is the same as usual. That being said, this is also new. If you move servers or lose access to your Raven Hatchling creature companion or your Dire Raven mount certificate, you can speak with Ziana in the Hall of Heroes to reacquire these items. And there's also a link there to the article about supporter packs in general. Next up, we're going to talk about the base tier. It's going to get you 10 slots of shared account bank storage, so your entire account bank goes up by 10. You're going to get the dagger, the bow, the weapon aura, and the Raven Hatchling creature companion. It looks really cool. We're going to show it off on game here in a minute. Alright, the Greater Patron's Coffer, the middle tier gets you all the stuff below. And then we'll give you an additional 20 Midnight Wing character bank slots to one character of your choice. And this is why if you get the greater or the highest tier, you want to redeem the very first time on the one character you want that stuff on. That way you don't have to worry about it again. That's my pro strat there. You do you, but that's my pro strat. So in addition to the 20, you know, what you get for the lower tier, you also get the 20 character bank slots, as I mentioned. You also get the armor cosmetic, the helm cosmetic, the cloak cosmetic. All pretty cool. And then the highest tier gets you all the stuff from below. And will also get you the Dire Raven mount. So that's pretty cool. Actually, it looks like, yeah. So you're going to get a total, if you get the top tier of the coffers, you're going to wind up with 30 total account shared storage bank. And then one character will get 20. So, Standing Stone has done the content creators a solid as usual, and we have codes to show it all off. And it's actually really funny because I have the game up here behind the webpage, and I'm seeing my fellow content creators roll up because we're on the same server. So shout outs to our man Voodoo Spice and Zolkir Jax, who stopped by while I was dithering. So let's get the webpage out of the way. Let's get the stuff going so you can see what it's all about. All right, here we are. Here's my character wearing no cosmetics at all. This is actually my main character, and I have equipped her with 2 daggers so we can play with the things. So here's Ziana. Let's actually go check to make sure that I have the new creature companion. And I do want to buy, if Standing Stone ever could get us this thing, is I would thoroughly love to have a thing that will allow us to search our creature companion stable, because finding a Dire Raven in this mess is probably going to be a little bit... I may actually need to relog my character real quick. Because I am not saying that's the Raven. Yeah, I'm not seeing the new Raven, so let me also check the mount tab to see if I can see the new mount. Again, it would be nice to be able to search this. But yep, I need to relog to get my stuff, so give me just one moment. And again, a lot of people may need to relog to get the mount and pets to appear automatically. And then we'll take a quick look at what all the goodies look like, including the pet tricks that came with the Raven hatchling, and also any other cool things that we can come up with. So first of all, let's relog back into, gosh, random gen gear with no cosmetics. I can't live without my cosmetics. There we go. Mount added, pet added. Let's go. Alright, and oh, look how cute he is! Look how cute that little thing is! Alright, we'll talk to him later. We will, first of all, let's get all of this. And again, your safest bet here is the 20... You can do it individually. Your best bet, your pro strat here is get on the character that you want to give the character bank storage to. And then do claim one of everything. And then anytime else you need to go back and do that, then you just claim everything, and it's going to ignore the fact that you already claimed the thing, so you don't have to worry about it. So this is the character I want to get that stuff on, so one of everything. There we go. Alrighty. Now, I'm actually a little bit curious here. Oh, they did not. Okay. So I was wondering, now that this new coffer has that additional feature, because you notice the new coffer will let you you're missing your creature companion or mount. That's new for this coffer. So I hope they can somehow backtrack that or make that retroactive for all those other coffers that are in this list. Because wouldn't that be cool? Alright. So, let's go to my guild airship, and we're going to go take a look at all the goodness in decent lighting, because I love the Hall of Heroes. It is not what I would consider decent lighting in the game. And then we'll see what is what. Oh man, so many people that I know. So many people! Alright. I always like to go up here on, in the forecastle, the foxhole, as they like to say. Alright, let's start with the basics. And so we can already see our creature companion. We'll do the pet tricks here. Actually, let's do the pet tricks now that I'm thinking about it. So the pet tricks that it has... let me go find... here's the raven icon, by the way. There's the raven icon. Boop. The tricks that it has preloaded is it says Raptor Chick Trick Attack. I'm sure those are not right. Roar, Play Dead, Dance, Sleep, and that's it. Okay, so let's see what it does. It's acting like a raptor, that's for sure. So it did an attack, now it's gonna do a roar. Ah! Oh, let's see what the Play Dead is like. Oh. The Phoenix pet is from the volcanic coffer is actually my favorite because it turns into you can dance. Let's see your little wobbly dance. It's so cute. And then finally, we gotta make it go eepy. Aww. And it uses the same animation that the hireling Teal uses when he uses a restaurant. So that's cute and adorable. Alright, I'm gonna dismiss the pet so we can focus on the other stuff. You go, Seepy. Alright, let's go take a look at the outfit. And again, this comes with a dagger. I should have actually gotten 2 dagger things so we can... You know what? Let's go back to the Hall of Heroes and get a second dagger. Because, you know what? I want 2 of them. Because I forgot. I'm willing to run through the game looking in my random gen gear just for you, folks. To make sure that we can show off 2 daggers. Because I went and bought 2 daggers from the Keep on the Borderlands vendor. Why do I think that's Strim Tom? Alright, let me get a wing dagger, another... Well, apparently the bow comes, you get 2 daggers, and I guess it's a whole set. Interesting. Anywho, let's get back to the guild airship and do this right. Again, seeing more people. Alright. Again, the guild airship has probably the best natural lighting in the game, so that's good to use. Now, I've got 2 daggers currently equipped. Let's move all the fun stuff over to another tab, so they're all in the same spot. Alright, here we go. So, first of all, let's take a look at the bow. Okay, that's the bow cosmetic, but I need to actually equip a real bow to make it appear. Alrighty, let's take a quick look at that bow. Let's turn it off. It actually looks pretty cool in my random gen loot. I have no ammo to fire it with. Let's see, get a little close-up eye on that. And it's actually really cool. It's like black wood, like an ebony sort of wood, with looks like some wing motifs on the main handle and some silver accents on the recurve itself. It's actually really, really neat. Okay, now let's add the outfit as well. We've got the midnight leather armor, and it's this steely blue. It's more of a dark gray. It's like a gray blue, I guess. A little bit of 80s belts going on here. Interesting appearance with the sharpness of the knee pads. And I do like the mismatched shoulder. Like only one shoulder gets the thing, and then, you know, The 2 arms are okay. Lots of belts, pouches. Alright, let's put the cloak on. The cloak was actually really cool. Because the cloak isn't just a cloak. The cloak is a quiver and a cloak. And I appreciate the fact that the gemstone on the quiver is blue. I like that. And it's like a single wing. It's kind of a sharp design, honestly. Okay, so that's the cloak. And so the main outfit has like raven wings on the, I don't know what you call it, on the drape on the back. And then, you know, on the shoulders. And then there's the hat. There go my ears. Not quite the Plague Doctor hat that people were hoping for. Let me get a closer view of my character. So you can't really see her eyes, but they are. You can kind of see it. So yeah, I really do like. This is a very elegant outfit. Look how sharp that quiver is. Yeah, that is really, really hot. So as bow and arrows go, I mean, yeah, this looks really, really good. Okay. Now, it also comes with 2 daggers. So if you equip 2 daggers, you can then show off 2 daggers. Now, where's my other dagger? It's over here. Oops. 2 daggers, no waiting. So you still have the, you can still have the quiver and the 2 daggers. But let's take a quick look at the daggers themselves. Nice wing design, very sharp shape. Though I do wonder why the gems are more of a purple compared to the gem on the quiver and on the, looks like I guess a necklace there. So doesn't quite match, but I really do dig the design. You know, the spread wings. Honestly, yeah, that looks really, really cool. All right, and there is also, by the way, a weapon cosmetic weapon aura, which we're going to take a quick look at, and we're gonna utilize that, and we're gonna see. Actually, I've never tried to do this on 2 different weapons at once. Let's see if it does this or if it complains. No, it doesn't like it. Alas. Alright, so we want to get the aura. And then we're going to use the aura again. And we're going to use it on the other one. And they did note again on the webpage that you cannot use the aura on bows, and I am very sad about that. Okay, so let's put these back on. And look at that hotness. Look at that hotness. So it's kind of a teal, sparkly, little sharp sparkly going on there. Fascinating. I actually kind of wonder what it would look like on another weapon aura. So, you know what we're gonna do, chap? Is I've got another weapon that I can put an aura on. Nope. Okay, so I've got the Cosmetic Terror. I also need to make sure they still have... Okay, I still have the North Wing one. I'm going to change that later. Alrighty, let's do this. And this is what it looks like on the Sword of Shadows that has been changed to look like the Inspired Quarter Sword Terror. So that's kind of what it looks like in a bigger form. So it's mostly the spiky things, and then there's like a couple of little dots hither and yonder. So that's kind of cool. Of course, Terror itself is a blue crystalline weapon, so it's accenting the blue a lot more. But that is pretty cool. And now for the final thing, first of all, just get rid of the weapon for now. Actually, get rid of the weapon, so we have no weapons at hand. Let's take a look at the horse. I'm sorry, the Dire Raven mount, and it's right here, first thing. There we go. Okay, so now I can see why the crystal on the daggers is purple. The eyes of the raven are also purple. And you can kind of see that it uses the same model, the same animation as the raptor mounts that we've already had. But I also appreciate the fact that it's doing the looking around the birds do all the time. And does the little... Oh, it caws! It caws! And I like the fine detail of the raven's beak and how the saddle actually fits and everything. Although I do feel bad that the raven has vestigial wings, but it's remembering it's a dinosaur. So I guess that's how it rolls. And so it just runs around. It's a ground mount, as always, because DDO doesn't have flying mounts. Even, dragons don't have flying, So let's see how it dances. Oh, look at that! Look at that dance! The bird has some moves. And dance 2 is just me dancing. And the birds are very confused. Alright, so that is the Midnight Wing, Patron's Coffer, now available in DDO, until, let me grab that webpage again, available till Groundhog Day, so you never know what happens on Groundhog Day. Alright, thanks for watching, appreciate your patronage. If you like this kind of video, toss a like on it. If you like my channel in general, toss a subscribe on it. It costs you absolutely nothing either way. And thanks again to Standing Stone Games for the opportunity to showcase the latest Patron's Coffer through the DDO Content Creators Program. Again, my name is Druidsfire. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!